Hi guys, it's Andy from Nismo Tech UK. Welcome to our unboxing and overview of the TowerRAID TR5M6G from Sans Digital. Okay, so just before I get started guys, I want to say a massive thank you to Sans Digital for sending through the TowerRAID TR5M6G to us for this unboxing and also for testing. They also helped us with regards to our Western Digital hard drives that I'll come on to in a moment, that we will be using to test this particular TowerRAID system with. So starting with the actual front of the box, we got the Sans Digital logo down at the bottom here, an image of the actual device, TowerRAID TR5M6G, which is a 5-bay SATA 6G to eSATA 6G port multiplier, and it also features a new high-performance RAID card as well. Moving on to this side of the box, we have got the individual specification as well as the actual content. So just quickly run over this. Obviously, we've got 5 hot swappable 3.5-inch bays. The RAID level of support is JBOD spanning RAID 0, 1, 1+0, 5 with spare, and obviously it supports Windows, Linux and Mac. Obviously, like I've already mentioned, it has got a PCIe controller card. It has a 4.7-inch cooling fan, a separate power supply of 220 watt, or sorry, built-in power supply, and the dimensions of the unit is 6 inches in width, 11 inches in depth and 8.25 inches in height, and it weighs in at 9.3 pounds. But obviously by the time you add your hard drives, this thing is going to become very heavy indeed, and also features a 1-year warranty. I'll see the information here with regards to the contents we'll come on to in a moment. Looking at the back, we've got basically a sort of quick user guide, how to actually set the system up. You obviously back of the computer with the card put in. You then connect your eSATA cable to the back of the actual system, and the beauty about this particular card is that you are able to connect 2 of these TowerRAID systems up to the actual card and control them, but effectively everything's just running through one eSATA cable, so you have an option of controlling up to 5 hard drives through one particular cable, which is really good indeed. So, and obviously on this side we have a little bit of information about what it is. Obviously it's a 5-bay storage tower utilising the latest SATA port multiplier technology. So we'll come on to that a little bit in a moment, but let's now get everything out of the box and have a look and see what the unit looks like and see what we get from the actual box itself. Okay, so as you can see, we have got the TowerRAID TR5M6G out of the actual box itself. Looking at the front of the device, it has got sort of quite a sort of matte finish to the actual front bay cover. Down at the bottom here, we have got 5 LEDs which will indicate how many hard drives are in and working on the actual system. We've got a PC link LED, a power LED, and a nice chrome push button for the main power on the actual unit. Now, moving around to the side, we have got the Sans Digital logo, and one thing that hopefully you'll be able to pick up on the camera, it has this really nice brushed aluminium effect on the actual side, and it continues up at the top and also around the other side as well, as you can see there. And for me, this looks absolutely fantastic. Really good finish. Really like the look of this. We've also got some ventilation at the front. It's exactly the same on the other side, so obviously it's going to be drawing in cool air here and escaping it through the fan at the back of the actual unit. So obviously it's a very good way to get rid of the heat. Obviously it's going to be, this fan here is going to be obviously bringing in cool air from the front and obviously pulling it across the hard drives and out the back. Down at the bottom, tucked away down here, you have got your eSATA cable or connector. Not quite sure about the positioning, probably would have preferred it to be a bit more central, but you know, not too much of an issue at all. We have got another sort of mini fan here for the PSU, and obviously your power connector. bringing it around to that side, obviously again we have got the Sans Digital logo. On the bottom, the brushed aluminium theme continues, and we have got 4 really thick, reasonably quite soft rubber feet. Obviously you fill this full of hard drives, and you're going to get a lot of vibration from the actual system. So good solid rubber feet like you have here is also going to help with the vibration. So let's now open the door. It opens one way only, as you can see here. On the inside you've also got the 5 bays. On this side here you've got, doesn't appear to be any form of ventilation, it's just, I don't know, some form of effect that they've put in here. I'm not quite sure as to what that's going to do, but apart from that it looks really good. Now in order to actually open the actual bays, you literally just pull this, if I can do it right, there we go, literally, I don't know if you can quite see that, pull it to one side and it flicks the actual handle out like so, which is fantastic. And to push it back in, you just a little bit of force, and there you go, all the actual drives are back in. So let's now pull one of these out and have a look at its construction. Obviously you can see right at the beginning, obviously you've got like a plastic front to the actual caddy, and obviously the rest of it is made from really strong steel, and obviously you've got the what appears to be some form of like LED channeling indication. So it looks like when you have this open, you have got 2 LEDs at the front here, which I assume is one for power and one for activity. I don't think they shine through, but essentially you can then obviously see along with the actual LEDs at the bottom which ones are working and which ones are being accessed at the time. So let's just now pull all of these out a moment, and we'll try and have a look at the inside. Oh, just bear with me. Okay, so that's the inside of the actual system itself. We'll bring that a bit closer so you can see the SATA connections right at the back. You can see the little tiny power supply unit at the bottom, and the Sans Digital PCB that's on the back, that's obviously going to, you know, control everything and get everything connecting and working together. So there's quite a bit of room out the back, obviously, for the actual fan itself, and obviously to aid with ventilation. But yeah, that's the inside. Okay, so let's have a look at the contents that come, and the sort of accessories that come with the unit itself. We have got a UK plug, we have got your controller card, which I'll come on to in a moment, we have got your eSATA cable, we have got a backplate for the actual controller card, a bag of screws for obvious reasons. You need to screw the actual hard drives in. We have got a quick installation guide, which seems to be relatively quite simple and easy to actually follow. Also got a bit of information here about the various different RAID configurations that are available. Information about technical help, and your driver CD. Also, it's a good idea to check the Sans Digital website to make sure that, you know, obviously they update their drivers and software all the time. So keep an eye out on the website if you were to purchase this device. Let's have a quick look at the actual PCIe card. As you can see, we have got the 2 ports here. You are able, as I've already mentioned, to connect 2 of these units up, giving you a total of 10 hard drives. And obviously you've got your SATA connectors on the inside there to obviously aid with the transfer of data. So that's about it for the contents of the box. The TowerRAID TR5M6G is the world's first 6G port multiplier storage, and it comes bundled with a PCIe 2.0 RAID 5 controller. It is essentially a compact RAID tower which utilises the latest SATA 3 port multiplier technology, where one single eSATA cable connects up to 5 6GB per second SATA hard drives.
The system itself can handle up to 4 terabytes per drive, which gives a total of 20 terabytes of storage within one very attractive looking enclosure. As I already mentioned, it does come with a RAID controller, and its RAID 5 performance is apparently capable of reaching over 300 megabits per second. And talking of RAID, it does also support RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 10, RAID 5, RAID 5 plus spare, spanning, and also JBOD as well. The online software expansion is a really cool feature. It means that you can basically adjust the RAID without having to recreate the storage space or erase the actual existing data. And the system also features advanced monitoring functions, which include real-time hard drive health status, remote RAID management, and email notification for critical events. The system itself is very simple, very easy to actually use, just by inserting a drive into the trailer's caddy and then opening up the protective ventilation cover on the front. You then just slide the caddy straight back in. The RAID controller as well does allow for up to 2 TR5M6G units to be connected together, so that will give it a total of 10 hard drives, which is a mega 40 terabytes of potential storage using only 2 cables. Once they're connected together, all drives can then be configured into a single or multiple different RAID arrays, providing over 700 megabits per second in performance with 10 drives, which is just simply outstanding. So essentially, you can achieve high-speed performance without the high cost of a SAS system or a Thunderbolt alternative. The unit itself is 152mm in width, 209mm in height, 279mm in depth, and weighs 9.3 pounds without any hard drives. It comes with a built-in 200 watt PSU, a 4.7 inch ball bearing fan to keep everything nice and cool, and to finish it off, it comes with a 1-year warranty. Now, there are other alternatives available within the TowerRAID 6G series of products from Sans Digital. The TR4M6G is a 4-bay equivalent to the one that we've just looked at, and the TR4M6G NC is a 4-bay equivalent as well, but it doesn't include the RAID card controller. And the last offering is the TR8M6G, which, as the model more or less says, is an 8-bay version of this system. So my first overall impressions about the TR5M6G is that this system is an absolute beast. It has the capability of holding up to 20 terabytes of storage within the system in various different RAID configurations. The exterior looks really pleasing on the eye with the brushed aluminium look, and would definitely not look out of place in any form of environment, be that at home or in an office. Another good point is the fact that you are able to install more or less what hard drives you wish into the actual system. There is obviously a list of hard drives that are compatible with the actual unit, but it's obviously entirely up to your budget on what your needs are as to what type of hard drive you need to install into the system. Now, we have got 5 Western Digital Enterprise hard drives to use while testing the TR5M6G. So we're now going to go off, we're now going to do some testing on this unit. We're going to see what it performs like in the various different RAID configurations, and we're going to come back to you with a sort of general overview of the actual unit once we've done this, as well as displaying our test results. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. So we hope you liked the unboxing and overview of the Sans Digital TR5M6G, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next video. We hope you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website, nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site, you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.